Most people overcomplicate how to start a business. They obsess over logos, websites, LLC paperwork before they've even made their first dollar. They chase shiny objects, they jump from trend to trend, and they end up with nothing to show for it but a trail of unfinished projects. And the people selling them the freedom, those are the ones that are keeping you broke. Corporate recruiters, bloated agencies, overpriced gurus with no real results. But here's the truth. You don't need a perfect plan. You need the right vehicle, because the wrong vehicle, no matter how hard you push on the gas, it will get you nowhere. It's not how hard you row, it's the boat that you're in. And today, I'm gonna show you exactly how to pick the right vehicle so that you can hit your first 10K per month in the next 90 days or even less. You see, when I was working back at the Southern Steak and Oyster, I thought that I had to work alone, and that was the key. I believe that if I put in the hours of hard work, someone would eventually notice me and reward me. I learned this the hard way. In restaurants and in insurance, and early in my marketing attempts, that hard work is the wrong vehicle, and it just leads to you burning out even faster. I had no leverage. Every sale was meant for me starting from zero at the end of the next day. It wasn't until I shifted into the new business model that all my effort was built, and it lasted for the long haul. So something that I created as assets, it just turned into transaction. And that's when everything changed for me. You see, every one-person business model that scales without stress, it falls into one of these three categories. So vehicle number one is the high margin rocket. And this is best for cash flow. And so what it is this is a one high ticket offer that solves one painful problem for a very specific audience. And we call that a bleeding neck. And the price range for this is between 5 to 20K per client. And the reason why this works is because you only need a few clients to hit 10, 20, even 30, sometimes even 50K per month. Here's a couple of examples of how to do this. Coaching, consulting, done-for-you service, or specialized agency work. You see, back in 2020, I hit my first 100K month, and it came from this one vehicle selling a product for $5,800 in the niche of life insurance agent, and I ran that play over and over and over and over again. So some of the pros to this is it's easy and fast to launch. You got high profit margins, and it's easier to scale your income without having to scale your workload. Now, some of the cons to this is it requires confidence in your ability to deliver results to your clients, because you don't want to sell anything that you can't deliver the results on. The other thing is the demands are clear to your niche, and you have to have expert positioning and a personal brand. The second vehicle is the leverage play. And this is really good for passive scalability. And so a couple things you can do is a digital product, courses, templates, membership communities. These are all high leveraged opportunities, and you can price these anywhere from $50 to $2,000. And the reason why vehicle 2 works is because you create something once and you can sell it forever. And the delivery on this is fully automated. So an example is you can have a $497 course that teaches skills that you've mastered, and paired with a free Facebook or school community with a ton of upsells on the back end. Now, the pros to this is you got time freedom, so you're not trading time for dollars. The other pro is you got global reach, so now you have an unlimited capacity to scale. Now, the cons to this is it takes time to build a good product that matches perfectly with your audience. And the price points require a high amount of volume. Now, vehicle 3 is going to be the middleman model, or digital arbitrage. And this is best because the load for this scaling is very low. And so what happens is you control the relationship, and then you outsource everything, just like if a contractor came to your house to remodel your bathroom. And the reason why this works is because you're the connector and not the operator or the person delivering the service. So an example of this is you can white label another company's service, and you can broker the high value deal, and that you can pay them to deliver the service and you can keep the profits. Now, the pros to this is you can get started really quickly and don't have to really know the systems to be able to deliver this, and you can learn along the way. It's got high profit margins as long as you know how to negotiate the deal. The cons to this is you got to have a predictable and reliant partner that's going to deliver your client high quality results that you promise. And you've got less control over the fulfillment. Now, a key piece of information that's important to this is when you're choosing the vehicle, you need to consider these 7 levers for your market so that you can attract them on their own motivation. Does your vehicle run lean and free without you having to build this mega business on your own? Number 2, will it position you as an authority worth people listening? Number 3 is certainty. Can you point to some proof online that you can help people that are just like them? Number 4 is, will you naturally attract the type of people that you want to work with? Number 5 is growth. Will this challenge and level you up to go to that next level? Number 6, contribution. Will you feel like your work matters beyond just a paycheck, right? Are you actually making an impact? And number 7, which is probably the most important, time freedom. Will this vehicle give you back the hours without dropping your income? That you can build a business that still runs and money comes in the door even when you're on vacation. So here's something I learned from Blair Warren. People will do anything for those who encourage their dreams, justify their failures, allay their fears, confirm their suspicions, and helps them throw rocks at their enemies. And so your vehicle should align with the life that you actually want and not the other way around, especially what others think. You see, if your last attempt failed, maybe you weren't in the right position. Maybe you were in the wrong vehicle, just like I was. You see, the right vehicle reduces the risk of burnout, overwhelm, or more importantly, going broke. And yes, the traditional path is outdated and designed to keep you trapped. Long gone are the days of a corporate salary that's basically slavery, bloated agencies, or learning and listening to those gatekeepers. You see, once I figured this out and switched to the new high margin, high profit model, I went from barely covering all of my bills to making in 1 month what I used to make in an entire year. And here's how I did it. I identified a specific niche in life insurance agents and I solved their most painful problem, which was bad leads. And then I built a high ticket offer that solved their problem like that with an AI powered system. You see, I used content to attract my ideal customer. And then I got really good at sales and I closed a handful of deals at 5K, and like that, I was making 10K a month. Within the first 6 months, I had my first 10K month. So I want you to ask yourself, do I need fast cash today or am I playing the long game? Because if you're playing for fast cash, then you need to go with the high margin rocket. If you're playing the long game, then you need to use the leverage play. The second thing I would ask myself is do I want full control or do I want to be a connector? Do I want to use digital arbitrage? And if you have control, then you can use the high margin or the leverage play. If you just want to be the connector, then just be the middleman, be the general contractor and manage the relationships. Another thing to consider is do I already have an audience? If yes, the leverage play or the high margin rocket, that's going to be a game changer for you. If no, then I recommend you use the middleman approach because you can leverage the experience of your partner's relationship as your own. Here's the number one reason why you need to pick one of these right now, because the longer that you wait is going to kill your momentum. And the autonomous revolution, it rewards speed. Success loves speed. So you want to pick a vehicle, commit for 90 days, and iterate on that process. So if you're stuck in analysis paralysis, I want you to remember this one thing. You can always switch later. You're not married to it. But you can't get back the time that you waste just standing still. And the longer that you wait, it always costs more. So if you like this video, great. In episode 3, I'm going to give you the exact client acquisition system that I use to fill my pipeline without cold calling, without begging, without burning out. And we're going to cover the content funnel that magically is going to attract your ideal customer and have clients chasing you instead of the other way around. And what we're going to cover is how to convert attention by using content into booked calls without having a big audience. We're going to cover the AI tools that let you do everything in 1 to 2 hours per day. So if you're serious about hitting your first 10K month, don't just watch, grab a pen and a piece of paper, take notes, and be an action taker and be ready to implement. Because in the next month, in the next episode, I'm going to show you exactly where the money starts to flow.